Keep going. This is a white man in here. Keep going. Look at it. Stop. They painted white, but you see the true image there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. This is the icons of Constantinople. This book probably costs about $100. I'll read the highlighted portion. It says, icons existed not only as panel paintings, but also as frescoes and well mosaics, some of which have emerged from layers of whitewash, which the so-called white man did. Because again, the white man was all about stripping you of your identity, and then he smacked Egyptology on you. You study Egyptology, you study in the white man's religion. He smacked Christianity on you. You study Christianity, you study in the white man's religion. He smacked Islam on you, which ain't really a white man's religion, but they just as Christian as the goddamn Christians and Egyptologists and all that shit. The only place you can go that's about you and only you is this Bible. My last scripture, guys, just get one more scripture. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. My last scripture. We ain't gonna do no questions. We gonna do Q&A? Oh, okay, no sweat. This last scripture, then I'll give it up.
They already trying to brush us out.
Yeah, no sweat. Give me Zephaniah 2:1.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, all nation, not desire.
This is the time that we're in. We shouldn't be in the time of having these petty-ass disputes of whether I'm a white man following his Egyptology or nothing like that. The time is now for black people to stop loving white people, period. Egyptology is the love of white people. That's why Polight say he a humanitarian about world peace. I pulled it up on his own shit. That's why he said it. That's it?
Yeah.
That it? No shit.
All right, let's give it up, family. All right, we're going to take some questions. Raise your hand if you have a question. I do not need you to stand up and try to teach. This is just questions. All right? We already had the two brothers doing that. So if you have questions, just ask your question quickly.
And don't bring up the Bartholomew gland, please. That was the dumbest shit I ever heard of.
Yeah, what I wanted to say.
I went and looked up the damn Bartholomew gland. The Bartholomew gland is just the shit make a woman wet before you have sex. That's it.
What I wanted to ask was, if it was a new type of salvation for anybody else but the Hebrews, then what's the scripture, John the 1st chapter talking about, Ephesians the 3rd chapter, and Romans the 11th chapter?
Okay, but you got to give me which specific verse. I mean, the chapters are long. Just give me the specific.
Well, it's right at the beginning of John the 1st chapter, Ephesians 3 and 6.
What does it say though?
It's saying that when they didn't recognize Christ, then
It's about John 1 and 11.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Many that didn't receive him, or he came unto his own received him.
Right. Not of flesh and blood, but of the spirit.
This mic on? Yeah. Okay, no sweat. In John 1 and 11, when it said he came unto his own, and his own received him not, the received him not that did not receive him is talking about the Pharisees and Sadducees, the upper class. The proof of it is when Christ raised Lazarus from the dead, that was ball game. So because he raised him from the dead, now everybody would know that he's the man. Like if I was to resurrect somebody from the dead right now, y'all would have to say that you have to follow me because of what I did. The scribes and Pharisees said, what shall we do with this man? He doeth many miracles. If we let him alone, we will lose our seat with the Romans because they were serving the white man. So the people received him, but the upper class did not receive him. That's what it's talking about.
Yes.
Hold on. Next question. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yes, you said something about Abraham teaching the ancient Egyptians astrology. Could you explain 2 Samuel 23rd chapter verse 4 and tell me if he taught the Egyptians that the sun rose and set?
Do you have it? You want me to pull it? Do we got time for me to pull it or no?
Nah, just talk to us.
But you got to read
23 verse 4.
I understand. I'm not saying I don't want your scripture, but he's saying I ain't got time to pull it, so I would need for you to tell me what it says.
It says that the sun rises.
Okay, but I don't understand.
I'm asking you if Abraham taught the ancient Egyptians astrology and he was such an expert on the universe, could you tell us whether or not the sun rises and sets?
Okay, don't sweat. When the Bible says the Son...
You can get your Bible if you want to. You can pull it right quick on the Bible.
I don't need the Bible to answer this. This is a lot of common sense questions. Once again, when you follow white people, you take everything literal. We say the sun rises and set today. It's not scientific of why we're saying it. We just saying because we see it go away and we see it come back. That's all it's talking about. That's it. It's not better.
What I'm saying is, if you saying it's so accurate, why would you be mentioning something that's not true?
Because it's not taken figuratively. That's why, once again, I understand what you're saying.
That Abraham was
taught the Egyptians the astronomy,
and he taught them. Then you're saying he taught them a lot.
No, I did not. What they saying in 2 Samuel, the 23rd chapter, and what Abraham taught the Egyptians is two different things.
All right, that's it. That's it. We got to move on. Any questions for Brother Polight? Who want a question for Polight? Come on, raise your hand.
I would like Polight to explain to me, you were saying at the council in I.S.U.P.K, when Constantine was supposed to decide what books were supposed to go in the Bible, out of the Bible. I would like him to go in depth and to explain that process, what happened to that Bible during that time.
Well, I'm gonna make it short, but the first thing I want to make it clear, when he was speaking, he decided to read the most racist interpretations of the Egyptian culture, 1. 2, as a community in here, we don't contend that we are Egyptian natives. We contend that the knowledge of Egypt is so instrumental to our development in terms of consciousness that it suffices and behooves us to study it. So y'all keep talking this, we keep saying we Egyptian natives. You're beating a dead horse. We don't say that. And furthermore, I say I'm Igbo, and amongst the Egyptians' history, they happen to migrate down to Nigeria and become the Igbo tribe. So if I were to say I'm Egyptian native, it'd be relevant. Now, what I would say about Constantine and 325 AD and all this other stuff, in short, is that, of course, the Bible's mixing the books of Jasper, the Book of Wars. Of course, it's missing. The Roman Catholic Church has 72 books. They have 66. They'll probably say, well, we read the Apocrypha and all this stuff is confusion, is madness. They took books out because it would suit their personal agenda. Some people kept books in because it would suit their personal agenda. But all these folks are still missing most of the books that they plagiarized these texts from in the first place. And on another note, if you contend that the ancients, or who we identify as the ancients with the knowledge, were really extrapolating data from the Hebrew knowledge, how come y'all didn't steal the parts of the data that would tell you where the planets are in alignment? Who steals from a people having so much knowledge? And who has the knowledge and being stolen from and cannot explain these things that the other people have? It don't make no sense. So these books were stolen and taken out to suit their agenda.
Yo, I would like to answer.
Who's next? Come on, man, relax, brother. No, we ain't got time to go back and forth. Who's next on the next question? Let the sister get one in.
Yeah, I want to ask both of them questions. Well, yeah, that's what they're trying to get us out here. One question, just get that. One question.
My question was to you. You keep speaking of the Bible being referenced to spiritually. So how do we, it's figuratively, not to be taken literally. So how do we know what's to be taken literally and what's metaphorically?
That's a good question. I didn't say that the whole Bible is to be taken figuratively. You know everything by context. Like, context is always everything, like I said before. Say again? I can't really hear you say it one more time.
You need the mic. Give her the mic.
When we read the Bible? Well, don't we keep context in our conversations? Once again, the same metaphor I gave. If I say I'm chilling with my dog, depending on the context, same word, I could be talking about my homie, or I could be talking about my friend. I could be talking figuratively, or I could be talking literally, based on the context. So when you read the Bible, sometimes the scriptures is literal. Sometimes the scriptures is not. You know it based on the context if you know black people. So once again, if when I said the same metaphor, when he said that the Bible said he'll shit on you. If I say I'm about to shit on these niggas,
Simon, hit the light.
If I say I'm about to shit on these niggas, you know that I don't mean I'm literally gonna defecate on them. You know that I mean I'm about to do something horrible, I'm about to play them out, especially if you're playing ball or sports or something like that. So you would just have to study, which we do. We provide classes to everybody.
Thank y'all for coming out. Let's give it up. Yo, brother, it ain't me. It's the owners that's running us out of here.
We spent a lot of time trying to fix the projectors, and we still got to get out here on time when we lost a lot of time just trying to fix the projectors.
That's right.
So I'm not going to throw any more dirt on those, but I appreciate everybody for coming. Those of y'all that came for the auction, please meet us over by where the food was being served. Those of you who came to participate in the auction, those of you who came for proficiency exams, please meet us over there by the table where the food was being served. We'd like to thank the brothers who came out here to participate in the